Hey skaters, it's me, Dirty Deborah Harry with the Dirty School of Skate. I'm here at the Fountain Valley Skating Center today to talk to you about creating your own personal style on roller skates. Today's video is brought to you by Backbeat Skates. Talking about your own personal style, did you know that Backbeat Skates here in Huntington Beach, California can get you set up with the most amazing and beautiful custom Rydell skates? Well, yes, they can. They are the only Rydell fitting studio that carries full size runs for the higher end boots. And Shannon, the proprietor of this fine establishment, can hook you up design-wise and help you create the boot of your dreams. She also carries a very curated collection of wheels and plates and everything you could possibly need. Attached to her fitting studio is a 1,200 square foot maple wood floor where you can take classes and workshops with famous instructors and maybe even me. You guys, Backbeat Skates here in Huntington Beach. Show some support, get online and check it out. Today's video is going to be interesting and fun. We're going to talk about creating your own personal style and how to do it, okay? Let's roll. All right, skaters, so story time. I was skating here the other night and I was coming around the corner and I was just doing my own thing. And I looked and caught something out of the corner of my eye and I had to take a double take. And I was like, oh my God, oh, look at that. And it was a skater who in my mind, if you had described him to me, I would have said, oh, that guy's a beginner skater. Yeah, I know who he is, right? I know who he is. Good personality, nice guy, blah, blah, blah. But when I took that double take, there was something about him, the energy coming off him and the way that he was skating, where I was like, well, I know him. Oh, but now I know him. Like I know him now, and it's something different. I realized at that moment that he had finally developed his own personal style, and it was that of which was flowing out of this man. He was showing the world who he really is through the movement of his body on roller skates. I was so insanely drawn to him. I just went over there and being my aggressively friendly self, I had to knock him right out of his zone to have this conversation with him where I was like, oh my God, please. Hello, how are you? You know, pleasantries, blah, 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 blah. And then I said, honey, how long have you been skating? And he said, 2 years. And he's so seriously nice, adorable even. He said, I've been skating for 2 years. You know, I've been really working on this. And, you know, I watched all your videos. I said, listen, I know you know how to skate, but something has changed. And when I saw you, I had to take a double take because I was like, I know him, but I didn't know that about him. It's a feeling and energy that was coming off him in the way he was skating. Listen, was he doing anything amazing, anything high level, anything super difficult? No, honey, no. He was just sitting into it. He was doing turns, transitions. He was moving it side to side. He was on one foot and another, but he wasn't doing anything super flashy, super difficult, something that people thought, oh my God, I need to get out of this person's way. It wasn't like that. I swear to you, it was the feeling from inside. It was his soul speaking right through his movement on skates. And I was like, oh, honey, you have made it. This is it. He has practiced, I want to say enough to where he is confident in his body weight transfer on his skates. He's confident. And because he's confident, he's able to let it go and embrace the freedom that he has on his skates. Once he's able to embrace the freedom, guess what starts? His own individual creativity on skates. His soul is speaking through his skates, honey. That's why I was like, I know him, but now I know him. Like I know something else about this guy that I didn't know before. The moves that he was doing, they weren't someone else's moves. He wasn't copycatting the exact style of someone else. He was doing moves that a good skater can do, but he was doing them in his own special way. This is so important, skaters. When we are on our skating journey, we are often rushed into, oh my God, I want to do this trick. You've heard me telling you, begging you, pleading to stop chasing tricks. Stop chasing that. To work endlessly on your fundamentals in a really mindful manner so that you can feel confident on your skates. You can feel the connection to the floor, and then you can feel free on your skates. Once you're free on your skates, then your insides can start talking. Literally, start communicating your energy into the floor, up through your body and out to fill up the entire rink. Your energy's out there. That's how we vibe with others. You know how you're skating along and then you look, the person could be at the other side of the rink and you look at them and you're just like, my energy is talking to your energy. We should get together. So when I saw this guy, I was so impressed that he had gotten to the point where he could feel confident and free enough because he had practiced his skills enough to develop his own personal style. And that had all happened in a matter of 2 years. This is incredible. He was skating like the old soul skaters where you see a skater who's like, well, I've been skating for 50 years, and you see how smooth they are and how in touch with the floor they are and how at home they are with their skates. This is what I was seeing, but he's only been skating for 2 years. Again, his practice focus has never been on doing tricks. He's been trying to find the connection between himself, the skates, and the floor. And I could not only see it, which is what caused that double take, but I could literally feel it. I could feel it, as in I'm skating around. My mind's on other stuff because I've got a class to teach in like 5 minutes. I did a double take and I was like, I must go over and talk to him. I have to. I have to find out what's going on because I thought I knew him, but I didn't know that. And that was beautiful. That was everything that we search for in skating. So skaters, the reason why I tell you this is when we think about style in skating, practical matters are there's a lot of different genres of skating and there's a lot of different styles of skating. You can identify these different styles of skating and think, oh, I want to do that. There's not a problem with thinking I want to do that particular style and I'm going to try to emulate others that are doing that particular style. I want to learn the skills that that specific style dictates. I love all that. But please, I beg of you. And listen, I'm just an old lady in this game. Listen, I got no skin in this game. I just want you to please follow the steps. The foundational skills have to be there. Please don't skip it. It is the absolute key to the lock that opens up the flow that leads to organic style. Who knows? You may create your own organic style where other people think, oh, I want to do that. And enough people want to do that, then it becomes a branded style that other people all over the world are trying to emulate. But that starts with you being true to yourself, knowing that you have to go through the journey, the ups and downs. You have to learn how to skate confidently, the connection between you and the ground. Have I said it before? You got to use all your body weight to move into your skates, okay? Catch that flow, sink into it, and then organically the style will emerge. I know that we are so used to immediate gratification, but this man, it only took 2 years. And that is not a long time to be on your skates at all. You can be considered a rank beginner at 2 years. So for me to notice style beyond flow in this man was incredible. So again, when he said, oh, I watched your videos and stuff, I just thought, listen, if I had even this much to do with that happening, my work is done. I could just quit and be happy. Like, I'm done. Like, this is great. This is all I need. So, this is me begging you. Go through the steps. Work on your foundational elements and have fun with it. Feel the flow by doing things in combination and understanding your body weight and your essence as you drop it in. Can I also say one other thing? Keep a chin up, honey. Look around. Interact with other people while you're skating. Show your joy as you're learning. And then when all those things come together, the discipline from you learning your skills, you're practicing, your flow, and then that style emerges. It is literally the greatest feeling. I want that for you, okay? Roller skating is the discovery of self through movement of the body. It is. That's what the greatest thing about it is. It's literally you discovering yourself and who you are and throwing it out there to others. Putting your light on and see who catches it, right? It's such a great thing, and I know it's so hard for other people to understand who don't skate. Do not take this opportunity lightly. If you have the privilege to be in a town, a city, an old place, a new place that has a roller rink, go to it. Feel out the floor. See where this takes you, okay? You can always check in back with me. I want to know how skating has affected you. Please, in the comment section, let me know when it was that point where you realized, oh my God, I'm in flow. I got it. Tell me about that time where that one thing happened, you realized, oh, I got style. Look at me. Okay? Let me know how it affected you. Can I just say thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it after all these years that you still like the videos and you still want to hear what I got to say. Okay? But you know what you need to do right now. Okay? I don't care if you're at work. I don't care if you're busy doing something. You need to just stop. You just tell them, I need a break. And you need to go put your skates on and go practice.